I've had all these people say, mentor me, mentor me, mentor me. I want time with you. I want time with you. This is that space. Click and subscribe now. This is it. Because I can't meet with everybody. But there's no way you're going to listen to this podcast and not get exactly what I would have gave you if I met you. So you need to ride with us now. Like, if I have to like convince you to click and subscribe, don't do it. Like, go find Gary Vee, go find Joe Rogan, and go find whoever you like. But don't come here unless you want to go down. The kingdom is upside down. The way up is down. Because we've seen so many people go down and God raises them up. But everybody we've seen go up comes down. So yeah, man, this is why we're doing the basement. I'm trying to get as many people to the basement as I can. And so if you're wondering about the format of the show, it's just going to kind of go like, I'll be on here talking sometime. This one I had to do myself, right? Like, I'm introducing it. And so I wanted to give everybody context. I want to forever be able to say, you can refer back to episode 1 if you want context to what the basement is all about, right? I don't have to repeat myself and do this all over again. So I wanted to get this on. But we're going to have people on here that are influential, right? And I want to know how their faith has impacted what they do. We might have people on here that are influential and they don't believe in Jesus at all. And I want to know how their lack of faith impacts what they do. Like what they feeding off of? Like what are you drawing from to make you do what you do? Because I know it gets me there. And I would be fascinated by that. So I'm a believer in Jesus Christ, but I'm just going to say right now, everybody that's going to be influential on the basement might not believe the same thing I believe, and I welcome that. You know what I mean? I'm all for it. But we're not just going to have people that are influential. We're going to have people that want to be influenced. I think it's very, very important to get the up-and-coming minds out here, right? To get the person that loves Jesus but is trying to be a doctor, trying to be a lawyer, trying to be a good stay-at-home parent, trying to, you know, how do I navigate being a pastor in post-COVID, like 14 pastors fell like stars from heaven in like the last, 24 months. Why am I even doing this anymore, right? I should just go work at a bank because I think the life expectancy of a pastor right now is like 6 years, and then you fall to your face, right? So I want to get people on here that want to be influenced. I don't know it all, right? I don't have the answers to everything, but I've been doing this for 26 years. I've been alive for 46, almost 47. And I just think it's important for us to have these discussions. And so that's actually what we're going to jump into now. Like, we're not even waiting. Who does this? It's the first episode, and we're not like, yeah, so join us on podcast 2 as we get into the basement. No, you in the basement right now. If you are listening to this right now, if you are watching this right now, you are in the basement right now. If you did not sign off, log off, press pause, walk away, move away, click to the next YouTube video, click to the next Spotify, click to the next iTunes, like, then you're stuck with me, right? You're here for a reason. There's something I'm saying that you're drawn to. And so before we even started this one, I just jumped on Instagram and I was like, yo, anybody got any questions they want to ask me? I don't even think they knew what it was for, right? They don't even think they know they're going to be on this podcast. But I was like, anybody got any questions they want to ask me? Before we get people on these couches and these seats that want to be influenced, man, let's just see what they were talking about now and see what they want to do.
Yeah, and one thing with that is if people are interested in that, they can go to the link in your bio on your Instagram and fill out. There's a form if you want to be on the show. There's going to be some questions for you guys. If you want to fill that out, we'll reach out to you guys.
Hey, and because let me say that form is a little bit more. It's not an email grab, right? We're not trying to like bootleg subscribers here. Like, if you feel like you're vibing with the content, click and subscribe. If you don't. Like, you don't have to listen to me. Like, you can stop right now. We're doing this because we felt like the Holy Spirit told us to. And this is not about fan counts, and this is not about subscribers. This is all of that will come if we just stay faithful to what we're doing. But the reason why that forum exists is because we need to make sure you ain't crazy. Right? We're trying to vet you. I do not need nobody. Like some people are, like, we're in the DFW Metroplex. We're centrally located. So we're going to get people from right around here initially, but we're making an investment to fly people in. So you don't have to live in the DFW Metroplex. You want to be on the basement? We need you to fill out that form because we might choose you and fly you from Florida. We might fly you from Cali. We might fly you from Delaware. We might fly you from Boise, Idaho, right? You might live in Billings, Montana. You might be here. We might get you from Canada, right? We might fly you up from South America. You might be in Guatemala, right? Listening to me with a translator. I don't know. You might be bilingual. I'm trying to learn my Spanish, okay? Estoy aprendiendo español, right? I'm trying to do my best out here in these streets. But we just got to make sure that we don't make that investment in like a plane ticket, a nice hotel, right? You know, feed you and then get you here and you get on the couch and then you're like, I can't stand you. And you start cussing and then we got to like beep, beep. We got to like censor you. And now the production team is like, bro, we almost died because we brought a murderer. We flew the murderer here from Seattle and they cut us with a knife. So we just want to make sure you're not crazy. And that Google form is just a little bit of vetting. We will scrub through your social media accounts, right? Like, we might go deep. We might go 3 years deep. We need to make sure that you're not like a low-key racist and you want to get here and then call me a nigger, right? Like, I don't want that, right? So, you know what I mean? And nor do I want like somebody with like black liberation theology that hates white people. Like, dude, like, look at the team. Like, we got whites and Hispanics and
genders.
We got genders, right? Like
gingers.
Oh, gingers. About to say we do have genders. Yeah, gingers. Yeah. We got blonde, brunette, and redhead. We got it covered, bro. We're good. So I just want to make sure that everybody understands. If you want to be out here with us, then understand what you're getting into. Craig Rochelle is one of my heroes, right? He's given us leadership content. He's given me leadership content that's helped me grow, right? I'm clearly not Craig Rochelle. Chris Hodges has given us like insane systems. I'm clearly not Chris Hodges, right? I don't know who else has a podcast. Those are like the two that I know.
Chad Veach. Oh my goodness. Is there anybody more encouraging than Chad Veach?
I don't have a smile as bright and as big as Chad Veach. Chad has got me beat on a smile alone, let alone his content. And what he's done at Zoe Ministries is in Los Angeles has been absolutely amazing. Chad is a good man. I'm clearly not Chad Veach. My superpower is vulnerability. I don't think anybody wants to go toe to toe with me on vulnerability. It's my superpower. I used to think vulnerability is dangerous, and now vulnerability is my superpower. And I want this to be a space. The basement should be a place. The philosophy is a place and a space where you can be authentic, you can be transparent, you can be vulnerable, you can be real. And so this is what this space is meant for. And to that end, that's what we're going to try to do.